Hey, this is Andrew Brown. In this video, what I want to do is take a look at AWS Migration Hub. We aren't going to perform a migration. I just want you to understand what the service offering looks like for this so that you generally have an idea for your exams. I don't think AWS expects you to know how to utilize this service, as it's more for business use cases, okay? If we go in the top left corner here, I'm going to go over to US East 1 because in CA Central, you'll notice it doesn't show anything, but now we have a whole suite of stuff that we can utilize. So if we go here on the left-hand side, we have tools, and this is where you could see the discovery agent that you would install onto your VMs to make them easily discoverable. For the migration evaluator collector, if we open this up here, notice that you'd have to submit a request to AWS. That's why I said that you're basically talking to AWS in terms of how that is going. So you'll receive a customized report within 1 week to review with your stakeholders. So they really want to directly talk to you for that particular one. There is an import tool with an import template. So that is something that you can utilize. I'm just going to open up that template so you can see what that looks like. So I'm just opening that up in Excel here. So just give me a moment. Here we go. And so it's not the nicest template, but you can see across the board we have values here. Okay, so that's something that you would add and then upload to Amazon S3. And the idea is that it has these discovery services. I'm going to assume that you install the discovery tools, right? So that they'll actually show up there. So that makes sense. There are some offshoot apps. So we have Refactor Spaces, and then we have Journeys. I'm going to open these up here. So Refactor Spaces is for incremental app refactor. So the idea is that you are basically creating an isolate environment, basically another account, so that you can use that as a bridge from your network to your other ones as you are making that migration over. So that's something you can do. And then there's the Migration Hub, which they built in the new UI. I hate the new UI, but it's going to get rolled out at some point to the entire site worldwide. But I'm going to just go ahead and look up my builder ID. So AWS wanted to unify their builder ID, and that's another thing I really don't like is these builder IDs, but some AWS services act as if they're separate services. So I'm going to go ahead here and just paste in my password. And we will go ahead and type in the stupid CAPTCHA, even though CAPTCHA shouldn't matter anymore since any AI can break them. Let's go ahead here and see what we have. So here's our Migration Hub Journey page. If we go to Create Migration Journey, you can see they have a bunch of templates. So the idea is if we go into General Migration, we'll just see what we have here. You can see it has assesses, and then the mobilize, and the migrate, and the operate. So they have a bunch of steps for migration. We'll, did I create that? We'll go ahead and try that again. Create this journey. Oh yeah, go down here below and just say My Journey. We say, I want to complete this later this month. And then you can choose or create a migration space. My migration space. Create that space. Give it a moment here to create, as it is taking its time. We'll just give it a moment there. All right, so our migration space has been created. We'll go ahead and create our migration journey. You don't have to do this. I'm just showing you it as I'm going through it here, okay? I'm not sure if there's really any cost for Migration Journey Hub. I just assume there isn't because AWS is because there's nothing, no charge for Migration Hub, okay? So yeah, not worried about that. But you'll see it's creating it, and then it'll have phases. So we'll just give it a moment to finish creating, and then we'll just take a more thorough look at this, okay? All right, so this appears to be ready. So notice it says not started. I will go over here and take a look at phases. So we can go here, and we can see that we have phases. And we can edit the phase or move out of the phase. As you can see, it's not really doing a whole lot for you. It's something you can just easily structure and provide structure. Again, to say where are we and stuff like this. You don't really need this tool, but it's nice that they have it, I guess. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to show you with Migration Hub. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? Ciao.